Lattes and cappuccinos. You're researching getting an espresso machine, and everywhere you look, you see and read that a grinder is a must for doing it right. But is starting with a grinder really required? Hey, coffee lovers, Mark here from WholeLatteLove.com. So about the grinders, if you want the ability to make truly fine espresso, then there really is no substitute for grinding whole beans fresh right before brewing. But you can get into home espresso without a grinder by using pre-ground coffee or ESE pods. So today I'll take you for a close-up look at two very different entry-level machines. You'll see them brew with pre-ground coffee and ESE pods, and I'll compare their frothing performance as well. Now, on the left is the DeLonghi Icona 310. It runs about $200 and is fairly typical in performance and capabilities of similarly priced bare bones entry-level machines. If you're happy brewing with pre-ground or ESE pods, this type of machine may be all you ever need. Now, on the right is the Gaja Classic. It's about twice the price of the DeLonghi. It's set up out of the box to brew using pre-ground and ESE pods, but can grow with you when you're ready to up your game and grind your own coffee down the road. That's something the DeLonghi cannot do. The Classic's higher level capabilities come from a few things. First is a 58 millimeter commercial size and weight portafilter, and it comes with the pressurized single and double filter baskets for working with pre-ground and pods, but also includes a regular non-pressurized double basket for use with fresh ground coffee when you add that grinder. The DeLonghi, on the other hand, uses only pressurized baskets in a portafilter that's much smaller and lighter. In fact, the maximum dose in the DeLonghi double basket is about 11 grams of coffee, while the Gaja Classics holds about 18 grams. So here's a look at the difference that dosing makes. Now, notice how much more crema is in the Classic shot on the right. It's the same illy pre-ground dark roast coffee in both. Beyond the dose, with its heavier portafilter and better boiler, the Classic has better temperature control and temperature stability, which is key when brewing espresso. That effect is visible when brewing with ESE pods as well. Here again, I'm using the same illy 100% Arabica dark roast pods in each machine. And here as well, the difference is striking. The crema is much more pronounced in the Classic shot on the right. Now, tasting the shots, in both cases, the Classics had deeper flavor and a much richer mouthfeel. Another bonus with the Classic, it has a three-way solenoid valve. At the completion of brewing, it releases pressure from the portafilter, taking with it excess water for a dry, easy-to-knock-out coffee puck. The DeLonghi does not have that feature, so after brewing with ground coffee, pucks are, well, messy and can be difficult to remove. Moving on to steaming performance, both machines are equipped with auto-frothing steam wands. These make it really easy for anyone to produce a reasonable froth for drinks like lattes and cappuccinos by automatically injecting air while heating the milk. To measure performance, I steamed 4 ounces of milk on each machine to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, which is our recommended temperature for best milk flavor. A big performance difference here, with the Classic taking 30 seconds and the DeLonghi Icona taking a full minute to reach 140 degrees. The final froth quality was similar on both machines. In general, a little airier due to the auto frothing. Not latte art capable, as can be produced on higher end machines with a little user skill, but perfectly acceptable for a cappuccino or latte with a little froth on top. So overall, the Classic produces a nicer espresso, but for someone who is okay sticking with ESE pods and pre-ground and doesn't mind longer steaming times, bare bones entry-level machines like the DeLonghi Icona can produce an okay result and save you some money. On the other hand, if you want to start without a grinder and later move up to better espresso with a grinder, the Gaja Classic is definitely the way to go. With features like the commercial size and weight portafilter, a three-way solenoid valve for dry pucks, and a commercial level build quality, it's my favorite and best value entry-level machine. And as a bonus, it will definitely retain more resale value should you decide home espresso is not for you. Now, if you have any questions about these machines or anything coffee, use those comments and I'll get you the answers. I'm Mark from WholeLatteLove.com. Thanks for watching, and I do hope you'll come back soon for more of the good stuff on everything coffee.
Hey, why not subscribe now for easy free access to more videos on everything coffee, brought to you by WholeLatteLove.com.
Lattes and cappuccinos. You're researching getting an espresso machine, and everywhere you look, you see and read that a grinder is a must for doing it right. But is starting with a grinder really required? Hey, coffee lovers, Mark here from WholeLatteLove.com. So about the grinders, if you want the ability to make truly fine espresso, then there really is no substitute for grinding whole beans fresh right before brewing. But you can get into home espresso without a grinder by using